Dolphins fans, thanks for checking me out this late night. If you're on the East Coast and you're up watching this, oh my goodness, thanks for not being asleep and watching this instead if you are. I just kind of had some thoughts. I've had it's been a good day, busy day. My birthday's coming up on Monday, and today we celebrated by getting together at my church and playing some wiffle ball inside. It was a lot of fun, and I got to pitch the whole time and 2 games, 6 inning games each, and my arm hurts so bad. I'm fried. I cannot believe I'm saying this after playing some wiffle ball, but it was pretty fun. I've never really done anything like that before. So, um, and as I'm getting home and chilling out and relaxing, I figured, I'd like to go live just for a few minutes and talk about some of the stuff that's going on with Miami. We got the Cardinals tomorrow, and all I want for my birthday is a Dolphins win. I'm as all you Dolphins fans are, I'm sure we're tired of it. We're tired of the just no end in sight with this. It just seems like it's just been such a bad season, and we're almost halfway through it. I feel like we need, something to be excited about, right? And I'm always, especially when it comes to the Dolphins, I'm always upbeat and hopeful, and I'm that fan that's always, well, maybe it'll be better, and here's why it could be better, and I'm trying my darndest not to be negative about any of it. I know a lot of it sucks, and I've mentioned the things that are messed up, and I do think that some changes in the front office needs to happen this off season. I really do, and I wouldn't even be upset if some of those changes were made before the season was over. But I remain faithful to my team, and as I hope that most of you Dolphins fans will. Now, we can be upset about things, believe me, I understand. Like, I am pretty upset about a lot of things. But with that said, I think as fans, we need to remember that we are fans. It is just a sport. It is just football. It's not our life. We have so many things in our lives besides this game, to watch and be fans of a team. So I think we need to remember that it's not the end of the world that our team is 2-4, in 7 weeks done. We're going on to week 8. And this is the first week since week 1 we've had a healthy quarterback, our healthy starting quarterback. And our team is starting to become healthy. And I feel like this could be a really due, not just saying it, like people say every time, oh, maybe this is the week that we finally start, maybe this is the week. I don't know. I hope so. I want it to be. We'll see. I think Tua being back, I took, I went down for Tua plus 280 yards and 2 touchdowns. I really think that's probably going to happen. I think that's a safe bet, especially with the defense that we're about to play against. They have their issues, obviously. That's something that we all know is true. I think it could be good, and I'm excited to watch. I want to see, how things are with the offense. I think our defense will be okay, just like it has been, and I'm down for some more good defense. I just want to see our defensive line finish some plays a little more. I want to see him get to the quarterback and not just get in his face. I want to see that play end in a sack. I want to see all that quarterback pressure end with the reward. I want to see our defensive ends and our defensive tackles get their cookies. And you should too. It's not just good enough to get pressure on the quarterback. It does help. We do have the number 1 passing defense in the NFL. And I think not a lot of our fans know that, especially, seeing how unsuccessful the team as a whole has been. And I think that's really mainly due to the offense and what they've been doing in their struggles. As far as the defense goes, they're fantastic. I think we're the number 6 rated defense overall in the NFL. I think. I'm not positive, but I think. Regardless of that, we're first in a few categories. And with Anthony Weaver at the helm for defense, I mean, this is his first year with this team, his first year working with players. And I really feel like our defense is only going to get better. I feel like Anthony Weaver is the right person to have running our defense. I'm encouraged by him. I love the way he talks. I like the way he speaks to players. I like watching how he interacts with them in practice. Um, it's encouraging to see that. And I feel like if I don't want to say, we need to go back to a defensive head coach, but man, if he continues working the way he is and working out the way he is as our defensive coordinator, I wouldn't be totally against him being our new next head coach, especially if Mike McDaniel doesn't turn around some of these things. I feel like Mike McDaniel could definitely give up play calling, and I don't think that would hurt the team. Leave him as the head coach. Let him continue to cultivate these relationships with these players. But I really feel like if Mike gave up play calling, that might help a lot. I mean, but we'll see. We'll see what happens now that Tua is back and Mike can actually get back into his bag of tricks. The main thing I would like to say, it was one of my points in the preview for the Cardinals Dolphins game. It was that I wanted Mike McDaniel to call a good game, and I still do. That's one of those things where if he calls a good game, I mean, our chances to win just exponentially shoot up. So, Mike McDaniel, please, buddy, just call a good game tomorrow. We really need a win. Our defense is going to be fine. I have confidence in our defense. I need to see our offense do something. We all need to see it. We need to see something happen on defense or offense. Need to see something good. And I think that tomorrow is the day that can happen. I think that with the defense we're playing, it's going to happen. I'm trying to put that out into the universe. That's going to happen. And if it does, we will be 3-4 going into week 9. We'll be having a matchup against the Buffalo Bills. And who knows? I don't think we're going to win that game right now. If I had to pick that game right now, I'd pick us to lose that game against Buffalo. But after a win, if the offense comes out and looks more like, the offense from last year, if they come out in the Cardinals game and do that and put up good numbers and put up a good victory, a good win, if they can do that on offense tomorrow, I think that I would be, who knows, I wouldn't be as quick to write us off against the Buffalo Bills the next week. I think Buffalo is going to come into that game, regardless of what happens this week. I think Buffalo is going to come into that game with the attitude that they've got it in the bag when we come to Buffalo to play them. When we head down there to Orchard Park, I think that they'll have that attitude, and that's not an attitude you want to have when you play a team that's trying to get back into the playoff race. And if Miami wins that game tomorrow, we'll be sitting at 3-4. And it won't be over by any stretch, especially the way the AFC East is this year, and especially the AFC as a whole. I mean, we're at 2-4. We're not even anywhere near out of it. We're only a game and a half back of the playoffs. So it's too early to be giving up. And Dolphins fan, I just want to ask you to just stay faithful. Tomorrow we need a lot of fans. We need a lot of positive vibes out there pushing for our team to win. And be proud and be hopeful. I know we haven't had much to hope for, but we have something to hope for. And whether you like Tua or not, you hopefully are intelligent enough to admit that he does give us the best chance to win. Absolutely, by far. Who you want to have out there instead? CJ Beathard? Tyler Huntley? Who? Skylar Thompson? And Skylar Thompson is actually our number 2 quarterback for tomorrow. I do like Skylar. I just feel like once he gets those happy feet, every single time he gets those happy feet, the play's over. And he gets those happy feet a lot. So we'll see what happens. I think Tua is going to do well. I think he's angry. I think he's a little pissed off and wants to go out there and whoop some butt. And I think that with that attitude, I think that he he can focus in and hone down some good concentration and play a good game of football. And I can't wait to see it. I hope to see it. I want to see it. I'm actually expecting it. I'm expecting a good game from him. My prediction there is 280 yards, maybe plus 20 or so, maybe 300, but 280 and 2 touchdowns at least. That's my call for Tua. I figure if we can get around that number, we might be able to get around 100, 120 yards rushing. If we do that, we win the game, period. 120 yards rushing and around 300 yards passing, pow. That's a win. I mark my words, take your receipts. That's what I think. And we'll see. We'll see tomorrow morning. I'm going to get up bright and early to watch it. Not sure if I'm going to go live during the game. We'll see how it goes. I go to church, so I'll be watching the first half of the game, and I'll have to watch the second half of the game after church is over, so I'll be a little late on my update on I'll put a video out tomorrow for how the game went and talk about it a little bit. Hopefully I'm talking about a win tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm hoping for it. I want to see it. I mean, you look behind me. I'm in North Pole, Alaska. Yeah, it's a real place, but I mean, I've been a Dolphins fan for a long time, and I'm not, I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. I mean, if you look just a little bit to that side, you'll see, Diamondbacks stuff. I'm a Diamondbacks fan. There's also a Coyotes pennant up there for hockey, but we don't have a hockey team anymore in Phoenix, so whatever. I'm over it. But I mean, I grew up in Phoenix, and then now I live in North Pole, Alaska. I've never lived in Miami. I'm a long distance fan. That doesn't mean I'm a fake fan. I follow this team pretty hard, and I know a lot of things about football and this team. And I've been watching them for a long time, and I'm still saying this isn't the worst I've ever been around. This isn't the hopeless season that a lot of fans are claiming it is. It's not over, and I hope that our team hasn't written off themselves like a lot of fans have written them off. I don't want to see our team quit on the season. I don't want to see them quit on each other. I want to watch them win some games. I didn't choose this team because I was living in the area where they play. I chose this team because I was 2.5 years old and thought their helmets were awesome. That's it. Ever since then, just can't get enough of the Miami Dolphins. I've been a fan ever since. Someday maybe I'll be able to go to Miami and watch a game. That'd be amazing. Obviously, if I ever did that, it would be heavily covered on my channel. But who knows? Someday maybe I want to make that happen. But right now, got a $300,000 mortgage on my house, and I'm a truck driver and living in North Pole, Alaska. Things are kind of expensive up here. So not anytime soon, but soon, hopefully soon, sooner than later, I just want to see some wins. That's all I want. And I think that this is going to be the start of a good little winning streak. It could be. And I think, like I said, I'm not writing off the Dolphins against the Bills if we show some offensive life in this game. We put up 30 points this game, and I'm taking the Dolphins over the Bills in Week 9. If we go 2-4, and by losing tomorrow to the Cardinals, the Bills will beat us for sure. But if we show some life tomorrow, the Dolphins are going to do okay this year, I think. We'll see what happens. Anyway, it's getting late here, and I want to go eat some dinner because I'm fat and hungry. And my wonderful wife has made some yummy chicken salad. So thanks for watching. If anybody has, I appreciate the time. And we'll see you guys tomorrow with the recap of the Dolphins and Cardinals. And until then, let's go Dolphins.